Welcome back, everybody. It is episode number 4 here on the LoverFella server, season 5. Hello, hello. And as you notice, we have cleaned things up here. This is where the villagers used to be. Now we've cleaned things up, made it nice and neat inside this spawner, this grinder here. And we added 2 more villagers because it has to be even. So we got 5 on each side. We got the chests in the walls here, our little spot for our emeralds, and of course these are stair blocks. That's why we're able to open up the top chest there. But yeah, I think it's looking nice, coming along, and now it's time to start building some more. We have another grinder we're going to make here for zombies, and then we'll get 10 villagers so that we can trade the rotten flesh with. And we're going to put that over here. We'll be getting lots of emeralds. I have a neighbor over here. It's been busy. But yeah, so we're going to build up this area around the lake. And then we'll have the grinder here, and then start to build the house in between. It's going to have a nice view of the lake here. So let's get started. Okay, and that is the new grinder. If you can't tell, there's the other grinder. I know they look very similar. But that other one is done. We got the zombie grinder all set up. I put them, they're about 5 chunks away from each other. But this season they only have to be 2 chunks away. Whereas last season it was 6. So in order to fit my house in between though, I wanted to give them some distance here. And we already have everything set up as far as storage for our stuff and things, and then also for our villagers, and which is nice because, man, moving villagers around is such a pain in the butt. So being able just to put them in here with the eggs is so nice. And we're short 2 eggs, but we'll get those later. It has begun. The framework of our house, that is. We've started here, and I told you, deep slate tiles gonna be my block this season. And we've also added a few more villagers to each of our little grinders here. 4 more to be exact. So now we have 14, I think, in each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So 14 in each now. And I guess you guys were probably wondering, hey, Bosco, how are these grinders powered? Like, where's all this energy coming from? And the secret lies right there. The magic power cube we have in both of our grinders here. Power cube. Dragon head doesn't really do anything, just for aesthetics, but power cube, definitely doing the heavy lifting here. But yeah, we are going to get all of this stuff out of here because it's a mess, and we're going to put it right inside that house once we are done. Sick of looking at it. It's ugly. Okay, so we built up the framework a little bit more, and we made a slight change to the design. We did have cobbled deep slate here, but now we switched it over to the deep slate bricks, which I think looks a lot nicer. We're still going to use the cobbled deep slate in this build, but yeah, the bricks look pretty awesome. I missed a block there. Alright, gotta go fix that and continue the build. The roof is up now, guys, and it's looking nice. Let's get a nice overhead view here. Yeah, I like the way it's coming along. And we got the cobbled deep slate in there behind the stairs here. So this is like the wall. And it kind of gives a cool effect when you kind of go side to side there and look at it. So I like the way that came out. And then I'm going to work on the flooring next. And on the front here, the plan is, I think, a little bit of a walkway with some ramps leading up to it. The walls on the outside here are just going to be glass, so you can see inside there. Excuse me. We got the floor down. We used some cobbled half slabs and some polished ones here. But now we're putting up the glass, I can't stand using panes. They make no sense the way they fill in. It's like I can't click there, but I can click here, but it only does half the block. It's just so crazy the way these fill in. But we're using panes for the wall here. We got this side done right here. Not sure. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. We'll keep playing around with the design. I don't know if I like that or not. Kind of looks like eyeballs now. I don't know if I like that look of it. Oh, again, excuse me, jeez. So, I have some good news and some horrible news. Good news is, we got this all cleaned out, and it's looking nice. Let's go take a look at it from this angle. Starting to look very good. Now on to the horrible news. Horrible news is that we found one of those desert biomes and started mining a bunch of terracotta, and we broke our rainbow pickaxe. It is no longer with us. So sad. Very sad. Meh. But we now have to rebuild our pick. So I ended up buying this pick, which already had telekinesis 5, because our rainbow pick was maxed out. It had telekinesis 5, kaboom 3, alacrity 3, treasure hunter 3. So this one had telekinesis 5 on it already, so we're good there. And then we had to go out and buy alacrity 3, so we're going to pop that on there. Treasure hunter 3, throw that on. And then this was only efficiency 3, so we are going to put the efficiency 3 book on here. And we're going to name this one RIP Rainbow Pick. Sound good? This one was signed by Queen Honeybees. I didn't even know that. Okay. Thank you. RIP Rainbow Pick. RIP Rainbow Pick. Alright. So now we're back up and running. Now I feel better. I feel a little bit better, but still very sad over the loss of our rainbow pick. Hey guy, there's not too many spawnable areas in here, but except for that right there. I love being invincible in my own claim. Cannot hurt me. Ha ha ha! Ah! They just bounce off me. Alright. So we changed the floor back to being even with the bricks, because I didn't really like it inset. It's going to make it difficult to place stuff down on it, being half a block down. So we raised it up to make it even, and the interior is starting to look good. And we also got our little walkway done up here with steps leading down and all around. So if you're in here, you can just run up here, and we're down there, and then back down here, all around. So let's take a look from far away. Yeah, it's coming along very nicely. And I don't think I'm going to get done in this episode, but we're going to definitely add some stuff down here. You know, some shrubbery, some nice foliage down there. And inside, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to arrange all the chests, and furnaces are going to go in here as well. So that might be done next episode. I think we have one more thing to get done this episode, which is going to be a separate build from our little storage house here, which is going to help us with the lighting, because this place right now looks nice and bright with my cat's eyes on. But it's a whole different story without them. And lights off. This place is pitch black, so we definitely need to add some lighting. And what I want to use for the lighting, we need to make the next build for. So let's do it, if you can see me. So this is the start of the next build. Probably not the best angle to look at it. Let's go up. Even higher. Okay, now I can't see anything. So there it is. We are going to be building a glass dome out here, and this is the start of it. It is going to be 64 blocks wide. And I believe it's going to end up being 32 blocks tall. And this is going to be a place for our bees to stay. And we're doming them up because they like to fly away and never come back, which is so sad. So, it's ugly. Don't like that guy. Quit putting ugly stuff around my base. Anyhow. So that's what we got going on next. And they just started a mailbox thing today, which is cool. Somebody left me some mail. His name was Silex or something. I thought I'd be able to see it again and maybe respond to it, but I couldn't. They said a very nice thing that they like the videos and helping them make money, which is great, and I appreciate that. So thank you for the mail, and let's get back to work. Okay, and then that's 10 layers. It is coming along nicely. I'm digging it. And if it wasn't for this one website, I would not be able to do this. It's called Plotz, P-L-O-T-Z. And yeah, it's great. I mean, it's making this look awesome. Alright, and as the sun sets, this is the sphere with only 10 layers left to go. We saw it with 10 layers up. This is 10 layers left. And look at this thing. Beautiful. There are only 3 layers left. And this is getting difficult. It's looking really good, but the higher you get, the harder these layers are to build. I thought it'd be easier towards the top. Just looking at the diagram is confusing. Thank you for stopping the rain. Appreciate that. But yes, 3 layers left. Getting more confusing, but so close to the end. So here it is, in all of its glory and splendor. Alright, let's go outside and take a look at it from above. Maybe a little bit higher. Alright, the dome is complete. So basically, you know, this is just half of a sphere on that website that I said it's called Plotz, P-L-O-T-Z. And, you know, you can make it as large as you want, and it comes out looking perfect. So now that we have that completed, and that we have this completed, and what we're going to do next episode is start filling them in with stuff. We're going to have this being our storage house, this being our little beehive. So we're going to be able to get wax so we can start making candles, which we're going to use to light up the interior of the storage house here. Yeah. So that's going to be it, guys. You know, I won't let you look at my face. Don't look at my face. Okay, now you can. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, I appreciate the views. Let it rain. I need to cool off. Oh man, that was hard work. Let the rain hit my bald head there in the back. You kind of see it. Alright. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later. just in case you were unable to find all the buried treasure that I had out there from last episode, here are the exact coordinates for each zone. Ooh, day number 30. Let's see what happens. We've made it to the end. And anticlimactic.